Many years ago, in a faraway kingdom called Babylon, there lived three young men named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were once princes in Israel, strong, wise, and faithful to the one true God. But after their homeland was conquered, they were taken as captives to serve in the palace of King Nebuchadnezzar, a powerful and proud ruler. Even in a foreign land, surrounded by idols and strange customs, they refused to forget their God. Their faith remained strong, like fire that could not be put out. One day, King Nebuchadnezzar decided to show his greatness to the world. He built a huge golden statue, 90 feet tall, standing proudly on the plain of Dura. It shone brightly in the sun, visible from miles away. The king sent messengers throughout the land with a command. When you hear the sound of music, the horn, flute, harp, and trumpet, you must bow down and worship the golden image. Whoever refuses will be thrown immediately into a blazing furnace. When the music began, thousands of people fell to their knees. But three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, stood tall. They would not bow to any idol, for they worshipped only the living God. Some Babylonian officials saw them standing and hurried to tell the king, "O king, there are three men who do not bow to your image or serve your gods." Nebuchadnezzar was furious. He ordered that they be brought before him at once. As they stood before the throne, the king's voice thundered through the hall. "Is it true that you refuse to serve my gods? I will give you one more chance. When the music plays, bow to the image, or I will throw you into the furnace. Then what God will be able to rescue you from my hand?" But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego did not tremble. Their voices were calm and full of faith. "O king, we do not need to defend ourselves before you. The God we serve is able to save us from the fire, and he will rescue us. But even if he does not, we will never bow to your gods." The king's face turned red with rage. "Heat the furnace, 7 times hotter than usual," he shouted. The guards quickly obeyed, throwing in more wood and oil until the fire roared like a beast. The heat was so fierce that even standing near it was unbearable. The three men were tied with ropes and led toward the fire. The guards who carried them were killed instantly by the flames, and then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego fell into the blazing furnace. Everyone expected to hear screams, but instead they heard nothing. The king looked into the furnace, and his eyes widened in shock. "Didn't we throw 3 men bound into the fire?" he shouted. "Look, I see 4 men walking freely in the flames, unhurt, and the 4th looks like a son of God." The fire had no power over them. Their robes had burned away, but their clothes were untouched. The heat surrounded them, but God himself was with them, standing in the fire. The king ran to the furnace and called out, "Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out." And they walked out, calm, unharmed, and radiant with peace. The crowd gasped. Not a single hair on their heads was burned. Their clothes did not even smell like smoke. Nebuchadnezzar fell to his knees and declared, "Praise be to the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. No other God can save in this way." He then issued a royal decree. "Anyone who speaks against their God shall be punished, for there is no other God who delivers like this." And he promoted the 3 men to positions of honor in Babylon. The story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego teaches us that faith is proven in the fire. When you stand for what is right, the world may turn against you. But if you stand with God, even the hottest flames cannot destroy you. God didn't keep them out of the fire. He walked with them in it and brought them out stronger. So when life feels like a furnace, when pressure, fear, or pain surrounds you, remember, you are never alone. There is always a 4th man in the fire, and his name is Jesus. Faith is stronger than fear. True courage means trusting God even when the outcome is uncertain. God's presence is powerful. He doesn't always remove the fire, but He will protect you in it. Stand firm in your beliefs, even when the world pressures you to bow. Never trade faith for comfort. Your faith can inspire others. The king himself believed because of their courage. God honors loyalty. He promoted those who honored Him first.